These are indeed exciting days for broadband growth in Missouri. Over the past year, I've been to groundbreakings across the state as work has gotten underway to launch fiber optic networks that will reach many, many thousands of Missourians, their businesses, and their homes. This is a quantum leap forward for commerce, education, healthcare, and public safety in those parts of the state. And we're committed to continuing this process so that every business, every school, every college, every home has the opportunity to be on the information superhighway, and that we're also at the same time embracing the gains that can come from it and tying that to the clear economic advantages it will give us by being a wired up state. Over the next few years, Missouri will see a minimum of $311 million in our 18 separate MoBroadbandNow projects. That doesn't count the partners with it. That doesn't count a lot of last mile private sector investment out there. That doesn't count the infrastructure investments that are being made by large organizations. That's just that piece of MoBroadbandNow that we want to see turn over and expand across the state. All this is fulfilling the vision we had in 2009 for MoBroadbandNow. We would compete aggressively for funds that were available to help us dramatically expand the reach of high-speed communications to schools, businesses, healthcare providers, and consumers. And we all, everybody in this room, took on this challenge because it is vital that all Missourians have access. It will connect doctors and patients with life-saving technology. It will give law enforcement real-time tools to protect public safety. It will open the doors of our colleges and universities to more students and expand markets for small businesses to not only the rest of the state, but to markets across the globe. And as you all know, that's once again part of our long-term economic strategy. It's going to open the doors of our colleges and universities to more students and expand markets for small businesses, not only the rest of the state, but to markets across the globe. And when it comes to college here, one of the markets we have 750,000 people in the state of Missouri that have college credit but don't have a certification or a degree. They have some. Think of the loss of human power that is if we can bridge that differential for people. To have folks that have worked hard over the years and gotten some part of a degree, and if we can help by using technology to get them to get completed. I was in Callaway County last month on a socket project. High-speed broadband there will make it possible for Missourians like Mike and Karen Brock to compete for jobs anywhere in the world without leaving the rural way of life they love. Mike is a software consultant. He works out of their home in Millersburg for a company based in New Jersey. Karen, who also works at home, is Director of Customer Relations for a company based in Atlanta. But Millersburg's a better place to live than either one of those. We know that, and plus they're strong members of their community. High-speed broadband will allow both of them to provide better on-the-web training and customer support services for their employers and expand their base of potential clients. Entrepreneur Kim Harrison is part owner of Mail & More, a small business handling large amounts of data for companies all around the world. Faster, cheaper, and more reliable broadband services will go straight to her bottom line, making her business more competitive. It might even help her find more customers for the purebred sheep and cattle she and her husband also raise on their farm in Millersburg. Once again, this will allow us to expand markets. This will allow us to keep lifestyles we love and share our values. Now, and the Socket project obviously isn't the only broadband project that's making a dramatic difference to help people across our Missouri. We're seeing that with our partners in Rawls County, Cass County, Bluebird Media, Big River Telephone, Show Me Technologies, Finally Broadband, United Electric, the RECs all across the state, many private companies here. I mean, we're at a point, folks, where we've got a chance to really leap forward. So let me conclude by saying words that I say all across the state to a lot of folks. Ensuring access to broadband in every school, in every business, in every hospital, in every public safety agency is not a luxury of the future. It's a necessity to keep our economy moving forward and to compete in the 21st century with the latest communication tools. So I want to thank everyone here for the work you have done to this point, and hopefully tell you that we need everyone here to keep working, we need to keep expanding, we need to keep moving forward. When Missourians come together, we can take on the biggest challenges and win. This is one of those challenges. We're making solid, marketable, real progress. And you are demonstrating, people in this room and the thousands you represent, you are demonstrating. And my congratulations on yet another successful year. And hopefully we'll be back 1 year from now with many, many more stories about solid success in this area. Thank you, and Godspeed.